So, have you ever heard the phrase, all good things must come to an end? Well, on the flip side of that, all bad things must come to an end as well. And if you're like me, actually, if you're breathing, you probably have gone through some bad thing that just, you couldn't wait for it to be over, right? I can't wait for this to be over. Some of us we say an affirmation. We say words like this too will come to an end. Biblically, this too will pass. So if you're in a season of not enough, lack, whatever you want to call it, know that on the flip side of that, that will come to an end. And I hope that the glorious things, the great things, the abundance will come into your life. Today, we're going to talk about seasons of finances, right? Different seasons. Do you have just a little? Do you have just enough? Or do you have abundance of finances? And if you don't, how to get it? All that and more coming right up. But in the meantime, before I forget, I want to introduce myself and invite you to share all that stuff, invite someone to be a part of this. My name is Paulette Rolle-Alesnik, and on this podcast, we talk about personal finances. That is how to make extra money, how to create and develop multiple streams of income, and increase your wealth. That's what we want to talk about today. I mean, that's just what we talk about in every podcast, sorry. But today we're going to focus on seasons of finances. And do you know what season you're in, right? The season changes. Right now, it is 5 days, officially 5 days from fall. We are at the end of summer, and after Labor Day in America, it's known that summer is officially over, though fall doesn't start until September 22nd, officially. Labor Day weekend marks the end of summer. So Labor Day has gone and football season has officially started. Football season marks fall and Labor Day marks fall, but officially it's going to be fall, September 22nd, every year. So soon all the glorious flowers of the summer will disappear. All the beautiful flowers that's growing in my yard, they're going to be gone, right? Love spring, love summer. And soon it's going to be all things brown, all things orange and pumpkin, and everywhere you go, you'll see pumpkin everywhere. I don't know if you can see that. Let me just make this bigger here. And the pumpkin is about to be the most popular thing in the next season. There you go. A nice pumpkin. Everywhere you go, there'll be pumpkin. Pumpkin, pumpkin. Can you see this? I've already pulled out my pumpkin mugs. So soon, pumpkin spice, pumpkin latte, pumpkin pies, pumpkin everything. And we call that fall, the season of fall. These leaves, beautiful, one of my favorite colors, will start falling. The leaves will fall and we'll say fall is here. Now, fall is here, but what about your finances? Where are you with your finances? Are they falling away too? Are they growing like spring? Where are you in your personal finances? Are you in the winter, in the spring, in the summer, or the fall of finances? It might be fall in nature, but you could be in the spring of your finances. And I hope that's where you are. So I'm going to talk about 5 tips that'll help you determine where you are in the season of your finances. I must apologize to a few people who've asked. I don't know if I have regulars, but some people say, I haven't seen you for a while. Well, I have been gone for summer. So for me, that was a season of family, a season of traveling, and just getting, soaking up the beaches and the sun and everything we do as a family in the summer. I tried to connect a few times while I was out of the country doing other things. Either the Wi-Fi was not the best or the schedule with the family just took precedent. So I apologize that I took a break for summer and realized it was good for me. It was good for me. This live podcast is work. And it's just good for me to just be with my family and not think about anything. So we're back. We're back. Football season. Last Sunday was officially the opening of the football season. Today, second game for the Buccaneers. I just had to represent. Y'all know we got to represent Go Bucs. That means fall is unofficially here in 5 days, officially here. Now let's talk about the seasons of your finances. Where are you? Do you have just a little? First of all, do you have a lack of finances? Or do you have just a little? Do you have just maybe enough? Or do you have an abundance? Do you have more than enough that you're at a place where you can say, I am financially independent, I'm financially free, and from that overflow, I can now give. I can help, right? I can help a family in need. I can help children who went back to school and didn't have money for backpacks and books. Yes, I can write that check. That is me. That's the extra. Or maybe just enough. Maybe you have to, before you wrote the check, you had to check your bank account to make sure it will not bounce, or before you sent the Cash App, you had enough. Where are you? So let's determine where you are. But I have, coming from my theatric background, I have a little, oh gosh, I hope you're able to see this. Anyway, so whether you're on a replay or live, I have a little illustration, right? To illustrate where we are in our finances. So, there we are. I hope you can see. I'll put it here. Maybe I should prop it. See, when I practiced, I didn't have my name across the screen. So there we go. But I hope you can see. I went to my kitchen and I took out a mixing bowl. I took out a measuring cup, a mixing bowl, something I rarely do, but it just so happens that I made brownies yesterday. So where are you in our finances? Are you in a place of lack? So this bowl represents a place of lack. See, there's nothing in there. I can turn it upside down. There's nothing, right? And are you in a place of lack, or can you see that? Are you in a place of, I got a little bit. I can kind of rob Peter to pay Paul. The kids get uniform. They get free lunch at school. We can do a little something. We can go to maybe Chipotle or Chick-fil-A once a month, every other month, right? With the help of the neighbors, and by neighbors, I mean community center. Or are you blessed to have enough? I got to be careful because these are breakable containers. Check that out. So this cup, my measuring cup, which is 2 cups, it's just enough in that bowl. So do you have enough? Are you comfortable where you are in your finances? It's just barely at the brim. If you can see that, here we go. Don't mess up Paulette. You have enough finances and you're satisfied. If you're in that place, good for you. God bless you. So you can pay your bills. Your kids have what they need. You can spare a little something for your kids to do something fun. You maybe can go to Disney, right? Birthdays, they can have what they need. So you have enough. But God bless your soul. Don't let there be an emergency, or don't let something happen before your paycheck, your direct deposit hit the bank. Are you cash? Send me something. Send me some money on PayPal. Send me some Cash App. Are you that person? Or are you in a place where I'd like all of you to be a place of more than enough? I'm not talking like overflowing, rich and wealthy, just more than enough. Check it out. So in this bowl, I'm going to have to lift it for you and pray there's no accident. So now the bowl that's just enough, look at that. It's going to spill over into the other bowl. And there's an abundance. There is like leftover. Oh, heavy, heavy, heavy. Oh my gosh, should have practiced that. That hurts. So we have, you are just enough. That's like at the brim. And then there are some people that have an abundance, more than enough. The question is, okay, that ends my demonstration, people, on my nice stool. I hope it doesn't I don't ruin it with the water. But I did that to prove a point and for you to think about it. Where are you in your finances? Are you in a place of lack? Are you in a place of, I got a little bit, I'm not quite suffering, but it's not enough? Or are you in a place of having just enough? Just enough? Are you in a place of abundance? Now, some tips to determine where you are and how to get to where you want to be. If you have a pen and a paper, I'd like for you to write this down. So to determine where you are in your finances, in your season of finance, like we demonstrated here. There you go. Let me try to take my name off the screen so you can see all of it. So to determine the season of finances, first of all, you want to write down your financial goals. Okay? Write down your financial goal. It is different for everybody, so I cannot even give a number on here. I can't say, okay, let's do this, let's do that, because here we go. Look at me being technical. I'm just proud of me. I just want you to see my illustration as I talk, as I refer to it. So then, here we go. You can see my water illustration, people. There you go. That's better, right? When I practiced, the name wasn't up there. So first of all, write down your financial goals. And only when you write them down, you would know whether you might say, well, my bank account has nothing. I have nothing. So I know I'm in lack or I don't have enough. But write down your goals so you can visually see and the words tell your brain where you need to be. So first write them down and then determine from the goal. For example, let's say you want to have an income of, say, $5,000. When you have a determination and a goal of $5,000 per month, let me say that, $5,000 per month, then now you have a headway, you have something to aim towards, right? You have a goal. That would help you determine how much you need to get. That would help you determine, okay, if I want $5,000 a month in income to survive or to pay my bills, how much further am I? Am I like at the bottom stage of lacking? Where's my cup? Are you at the stage of like, I have nothing? It might seem like really harsh or weird to say people are lacking, they have nothing. But honestly, there are some people with a zero balance in their bank account, in their Cash App, PayPal, wherever else you hide your money, in your Webull, just with your stocks, like there's no money. There are some people who really are operating from a place of lack, not even living paycheck to paycheck, not having an income, period. That's a place of lack. So if you're at a place of lack, then you know you need to make $5,000 a month. You need to figure out a way to make $5,000 a month. Now, if you said, I have a little bit, you saw in the illustration just a little bit at the bottom of the bowl, then you determine from writing down your goal that you need a lot more because you only have a little bit. Maybe you make $1,000 a month, right? That's just a little bit of money. I don't know if that can pay anybody bills anywhere in America, but let's say that is your circumstances. You need to determine how you can make $4,000 more per month. And I'm going to go over some action steps soon. So you determine, so if you make $2,500, you're like, okay, I can pay my bills. I can pay the mortgage. I can pay my small car loan. I can do this, but that's it. Kids, nobody better need medication. Nobody, listen, on your birthday, we need to get something free from school. You just make enough. Or maybe it's $3,000. You just make enough. So you determine how much you need to make, okay? So first, number one, write down the goals. And then number two, determine from the goal that you've written down how much you need to make to get there. Okay, now you need to determine your needs. Number three, determine your needs versus your want. So that in this season, we're talking about obviously what you desire, but and even if your desire includes your want, that's fine. It's your desire, it's your goal. I love that you have needs and wants in your desire. But I want you to write down from the first goal, I want you to differentiate what you really, really need as a part of your income and what you want. What are some of the needs? Your family, you need to eat, right? You have to eat. Food makes tomorrow possible. That's what Feeding Tampa Bay says. That's their logo, their slogan. Food makes tomorrow possible, so you must have food. You will need a shelter. You need to pay your rent or your mortgage. Most of us need vehicle to get to this place that we create income, which will be a job or your side hustle. Your business, you need a vehicle, right? If you work from home, good. You don't have the extra, you don't need that vehicle, gasoline and all that. However, you need to get around. You need to go to the store or your place of worship, just out to get groceries. So you got to cover that. A need, transportation, food, transportation, medication, insurance, all that. Those are things that you need. So number one, write down your financial goals for the month. Write down where you want to be, not where you are, where you want to be, right? From that, determine, number two, determine where you are right now. Okay, this is where I am. That's where I want to be. That's number two. Number three, differentiate the needs from, okay, we're going to go to Disney. We're going to go to Busch Gardens. I don't know why I'm stuck on Disney today. I want to go to a Bucks game, right? Let's go there. I want to eat out, fine dining. And last but not least, let's create an action plan. Small, bite-sized goals to get to that $5,000 a month. Here's the big elephant. It's a lot, Paulette. You can say that's easy to say. It's easier said than done. But how do I get to this place of, this is my $2,500, and honestly, between $2,500 and $3,000, a little above poverty, I guess, per month. But that's only enough. You can't even have a flat tire. Your child can't even have a birthday good. To the place of you have overflowing, where you fill your cup or pay all of your bills and there's extra, right? What are some action steps? I suggest, well, first of all, you think of what action steps you need to have. You need to have a steady income. Steady, like consistent, steady, guarantee. Life is not guaranteed, but as guaranteed as you possibly can. Like a job. A job is a good, okay, we got this, it's coming in weekly, bi-weekly, however you get paid, daily, some of you. So start there, right? One action plan is, let's get us a job. You can go on Indeed, ZipRecruiter. LinkedIn is really the big marketplace. It's the go-to place now to find a job. But get yourself a steady income. Yeah, but there's nothing in there that I want to do. Okay. Come close, come close, come close. You just need an income for now. So please take a job. Almost everywhere I go to eat, I drive around strip malls. I just drive down US 98 for hire, for hire, for hire. Everybody in my business circle, I have a business, their thing is just getting good employees, just getting employees, period. Nobody wants to work. Go to work. Get a job. A job is not forever. You don't know how to leave a job. You don't know how to properly leave a job. So get a job doesn't mean you have to stay at a job, but it means you need to have income in order to get here. So you want to get yourself a job. I don't care if it's cleaning. I don't care if it's warehouse. I don't care if it's Amazon. Amazon hires everybody and anybody. I don't know if they have people with a criminal record, but Amazon has just about every shift available, every kind of, the warehouse that is, just every kind of position. You can get a job at Amazon. And they're just in about every city. So one, get a job. Number two, side hustle. Do something on the side, right? So you have this regular income coming in, you have something on the side, whatever it is you want to do. If you want to connect with me, I have a course I teach on how to create, right, different incomes. I talk to people, I coach on how to start your side hustle, how to start your business. This is what I do. This is what I do for a living. So if you want to join my course, if you want to be coached, I can walk you through that. Does it take money? Yeah, you got to pay for the course because that for me is one of my incomes, right? So get yourself a job right now, just anything until you can just get a hand up. If you're at the place of lack to just a little bit, then get a side hustle. Ladies, there's so much we can do. Lashes, makeup, hair, nails, clean, Amazon, sell stuff online, sell some of the things that you have in your house. We all have too much in our house for the most part. There is something you can do to create money. So I'm going to repeat what the steps I went over in order to determine your season of finances. First of all, the seasons of finances, and these are mine. It's a season of lack. Psh, a season of very little, just a little bit, a season of just enough, and a season of more than enough, abundance. And it's from the place of abundance, that's where we all want to be, that we can give, we can serve, we can be a blessing to the community. Now, in order to get to the place of abundance, having your cup filled after just enough is first, write down your financial goals. That's number one. Number two, determine how much you need after you've written down your financial goals. If you're at $1,000 a month, you mean, like the illustration I use, you need 4,000 more per month. Third, differentiate from your needs and your want. So right here, if you just have enough to pay for, to cover your needs, then you deal with that, right? Your want will be going to a Buccaneer game. Nobody need to go to a Buccaneer game, right? Like when I went to the Super Bowl, I think I'm wearing my Super Bowl t-shirt. Yeah, when I went to the Super Bowl, I didn't need to go to the Super Bowl. I wanted to go to the Super Bowl, and I was not going to stop until I went to the Super Bowl. So I harassed everybody that I know who liked football, or I should say love football, to go to the Super Bowl because I needed a partner, and it was in Tampa Bay. It was the Tampa Bay Bucks playing in Tampa Bay, and we couldn't foresee it, but at the end of the day, Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay. I wouldn't have missed that for the world. So now that's a part of my rich history for the rest of my life. But that was a want. I could have used that money for something else. But because my cup was at a place of, ta-da! Oh, shoot. You saw what I did? The same thing I was trying to avoid. Because I was at the place, I was able to enjoy, right? Enjoy that want. Have I always been there? No, I have not always been in a position where I could say, I can go to the Super Bowl. It's Buccaneer. I almost went to the games today, but yeah, that wasn't a good choice with so much I have going on. But I was not always in this position. But these steps that I'm telling you are the steps that I took. I wrote my goals down. I actually created a vision board. And I'm going to be having a vision board party in December or January. I'll keep you posted if you follow me in any way. Because I think, and I keep it in my bag, I keep it somewhere where I have to go every day. I have to see it every day. I had to. And that thing helped me. It helped me when I looked at that and I had in mind, I'm putting on makeup to go somewhere. I'm like, you know what? Even if I went here, listen, your budget is $20, Paula. You're not spending $50 on that salmon, because I had the vision. So I wrote it down. And then I determined how much more I needed. I had a job, full-time job. This is what I'm making, but I needed this. So I started doing extra things. I re-resurrected. That's not a word, re-resurrected. I resurrected some things that I knew I was gifted at, but I was just sitting lazy. I'm like, I don't have to do that because I make enough money. So I resurrected some things that I knew I could do. I've been successful in the past, like public speaking, like going around and teaching, Girl Scout and school and talking about the value of womanhood and a young girl becoming a young lady, etiquette, just some things, talking about theater and how to run a school of the arts. I started speaking on these things. Extras went back into real estate. So that was the extra. I determined what I needed so I could have not just my regular biweekly income, but I had the extra. Then I determined there was a season when I'm making crazy money, but I looked at it and go, I need this, I need this, I need this. I want these shoes, I want that bracelet, I want all the other stuff, but I'm going to wait because there's a bigger vision according to the goal. And of course, I took action. Anyways, I hope this has helped you in some way. If you want to learn more about what I do, if you are serious, some people honestly ask me this sometimes. I got asked this today because people think like a man take care of me. For some reason, I get this thing where people think, oh, a man take care of you. You do this. You live a certain way because of a guy, because of your ex-husband. I'm like, no, I don't get alimony. Whatever ex-divorced people get, I don't get any of it. Don't want any of it. So even that was a place for me. Just starting over was a place of lack. But if you really are interested in learning more about what I do and how I make the extra, I want to invite you to a seminar on Saturday. So DM me. You can find me at Paulette PRA on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or you just Google my name, you'll find me. My very unique name, Paulette Rolle-Alesnik, and DM me and I will send you the flyer. Or follow me. Just like this video, please. Like it, share it, and I will put the information below as well. But it's this Saturday, September 24th, 10 a.m., and 6 p.m. You have a choice. I will share with you, myself, along with some very credible people, will share with you how we get to the abundance, right? How we got from that season of having a little bit. I was there too, people. I had a season of zero. I wasn't always here. I had a season of zero. Just never stop. Can't stop, won't stop. That was my motto. I can't stop. I can't end here. I have to end strong. That's what I told myself. So I did the things that I'm telling you, and it worked for me. I hope it works for you. Anyways, join me on Saturday. Check below. The link below will have the information, okay? It's at My Space and More, downtown Lakeland. It's going to be great. We're going to teach you about creating the abundance that you need to help you and your family. And I think that is it. For now, I want to thank you for joining me as we talked about the seasons of your finances. And I hope that the next time I see you, or the next time you hop on, whether you're watching this live or on the replay, that your season will be that of abundance, where you can help people, you can pour back into the community and serve others as you have already taken care of yourself, right? Because you've had enough and now you're living from a place of overflow, abundance. That is my prayer for you. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you at the top. Bye now.